I talked moments ago with another infielder, Ron DeSantis and Jeff Duncan, the shortstop and the third baseman. They left the field a few minutes before the shooting. Out in the parking lot, Congressman DeSantis says they were approached by a man he is now certain was the shooter. Listen. And sir, you're in your suit now, but you were at practice this morning, and you believe now, based on what we now know, that you actually heard the shooter, saw the shooter right before this happened.
Right, so I was actually at third base. Jeff Duncan from South Carolina short, Steve Scalise, who obviously got shot at second base, was at second, taking ground balls. Jeff and I looked at each other, said, hey, we've taken a lot of ground balls, we've hit, let's beat the traffic back to the hill. So we left practice a little early, got in Jeff's, one of his aides' cars. I was in the back seat. A gentleman walked up to us and wanted to know whether there were Republicans or Democrats practicing out there. Congressman Duncan said that it was Republicans, and then he immediately turned around and went towards the field. It was a little weird because, you know, no one's really out there at that time, but we just kind of drove back. Once we got to the hill, we got word that there was a shooting. Immediately, Jeff and I looked at each other and we said, we've got to report this individual. So we reported him, you know, the best description we could get. Since he's been identified, the picture on the individual's Twitter page matches the individual who approached our vehicle probably about 10 minutes before the shooting started.
And you have no doubt about that?
I'm very I mean, like, it's a type of thing where I probably saw him for 10 seconds. So having seen someone from 10 seconds, I think I'm as sure as I could be.
But you communicated with Congressman Duncan, who shares your view that it was this individual.
Jeff thinks it's him too, yeah.
And I want to go back to, as obviously there'll be a lot of conversation now about potential political motivation. So can you think exactly what you heard him say? Was it just a simple question of those Republicans or Democrats? Did it have any bias to it?
It had, I think, a little bias, not enough that I thought he was going to go commit acts of violence, but it was a little abrasive. I kind of thought to myself, I was like, you know, that's strange. But it was strange enough that as soon as the news hit, Jeff and I both had the same thought.
And you were in the back seat of a car at the time?
I was in the back seat of the car.
So do you remember, or could you see whether at that moment was he carrying anything? Did he carry a bag with a rifle or anything?
I saw him from chest up because I was in the back seat, so I did not see that. I couldn't see below his chest. So I can't say that he did or didn't have that.
Obviously, Whip Scalise had his security detail there because of his position in the leadership. Hindsight is always 20/20 and often overly judgmental. Do you think, as you deal with the emotions of this day, was that enough security there? Should members of Congress be out in a public setting like that? It's a crazy question to ask. Well, anyone should be able to go and practice baseball.
But here's the thing. I mean, say Paul Ryan told Steve this morning, I need you. We got a meeting at 7. I got something. There would have been no security out there. I mean, the only reason there was security is because Steve rates it as a member of the leadership. They usually stage behind the first base dugout. They have the SUV. They usually will stand outside the vehicle. You know they're armed and you know their security. This guy, the shooter, was obviously on the other side of the diamond. But had Steve not been there, I think you would have seen many more injured and probably many killed. I think it would have been a really gruesome day. So having the Capitol Police there really saved lives today. I think there's no question about that.
Take me back into the parking lot. I want you to describe again, just in every last detail that you can recall, the gentleman who asked that question.
So I got into the car first, so I'm in the back seat. Jeff Duncan's walking up into the front passenger seat. His aide is driving the car. And as Jeff's getting in, there's an individual that's kind of approaching our general direction. I wasn't sure was approaching our car. Then he did come to the car and then asked the question, are those Republicans or Democrats out there? Not really a friendly guy, not nice. Jeff said there were Republicans, and then he immediately kind of clicked and he turned around. And again, I thought it was a little weird, but not at the weirdest level where this is a guy's a security risk. But he in the picture, it matches the type of guy. I thought it was probably late 50s, early 60s. I think they reported he's 66, so that probably fits pretty good.
What did he look like?
He was like, late 50s, early 60s. I mean, he had kind of like darker hair with maybe some gray in it. I think he had some facial hair as well. And he was dressed kind of, not nicely dressed at all, but not like he was wearing rags, just kind of type of guy that if you were walking down the street, there were 30 other people, you probably wouldn't pick him out and think anything of him.
And that's all he said. He asked one question, then he turned and walked away.
That's right.
How did it feel to get back and realize you walked off this field, 5-10 minutes before this happened?
I don't think it still hit me. I mean, when I get out, so we went to the gym to shower, and I see on the screen on the TV, Representative Scalise shot. And I'm thinking to myself, we left 5-10 minutes before this. It was just so crazy. And obviously the initial thing is, I hope Steve is okay. And Steve, incidentally, I mean, he loves this baseball game. I mean,
Right.
we've raised $650,000. Steve, he's always wearing a nice uniform. You know, I hadn't been playing lately because I've been banged up, and he always said, "Ron, we need you out there." So I'm playing this year. Every time on the house floor, he'll be like, "Man, you're playing. Like, that's awesome." Like he really. So I don't know if they're going to play the game tomorrow night. I mean, I'll be there if they do, but it'll be, if they do play it, I think it'll be sad that Steve's not there, just given how much it meant to him.